Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. My name is Erica. Today we have the first Miniblins Season 2 match. We have Tweety versus Sledgen. On comps today are Tanjo and Drunis, and they're going to take it away from here.
Yo, it's Wind Waker time.
It's Wind Waker time. Let's go.
It's Wind Waker time, and we got Miniblins today. For those who don't know, Miniblins is the tournament that tries to get everybody into groups of similar skill level. And today we got the group Jalhalla, Tweety versus Sledgen.
Yep, second group from the top, 2 certified gamers. And they're going to game all
They're going to
the
game Wind Waker style. I think you should keep an eye out for them in the future.
You can't laugh, but you ruined the delivery.
Keep an eye out on them.
Yeah.
Just like I'm going to keep an eye out on them this race and pay attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that by keeping both eyes in.
Yeah.
Okay, hints.
Okay.
We got Paw Print, Cali Demos, Windfall to Jalhalla. So we gotta do Forbidden Woods and Earth Temple.
Bomb Island Foolish. That's least favorite island for many runners, so that's nice to be gone.
Maze Chest Dead, Angular Bait Bag, Steel Tingle Statue, and the Ghost Ship Tingle Statue. Nice.
Yeah. Also a Forest Haven start, so you can instantly check the shop shit, which is what Tweety did. Sledgen gonna wait, I suppose. Do that.
Waiting for those rupees. Oh,
Double talk.
that's okay.
Both of them warping away. Could do the Plateau Bird Speak now. You know, since you're already here.
Yeah.
You do Orphan Thorn Fairy. But yeah. But neither runner decided to go for that route. Both going to Mother and Child, and both going for the storage here.
Yeah, I think it's nice to just play it safe, especially with like these settings and like so little checks. Like, it's very likely that you're gonna have to full clear the seeds, so like probably gonna come back for Thorned at some point.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, so both runners getting storage here, then talking to Coral, and then getting storage again with the Coral text box on screen. Both runners getting that. And now a Super Swim is incoming, so if you're sensitive to flashing images, look away.
Yeah, definitely look away for this. So.
Yeah. But basically, we stored the chest to get chest storage, clip outside of the island, and then we're going to pull out Wind Waker to get camera lock again. And now we're just going to charge up some negative speed and zip over to Western Ferry, hopefully successfully for both runners.
Yeah, this looks like some good speed.
Tweety's losing a little speed, but should be enough.
Yeah.
Sledgen going pretty fast, hope it doesn't overshoot. Nope, both of them gets
good.
it. Yeah.
Pog, we got a race. Let's
go. And at some point we'll figure out what they stored. Storing makes it so that you don't know what the item is until the chest unloads, which happens when the runners exited the Mother and Child quadrant there.
Yeah, so we won't know potentially until the next time they pause to save warp, which should just be in a few seconds here. But potentially we might not know for a little bit. And we got a pearl.
Yeah. Maybe
Western.
it's power bracelets. I can't tell if Tweety's Tetra model normally has those.
I think
cuffs.
she does, but I'm not.
Oh, it was a shard. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
Just a shard. We got a shard and a pearl. The pearl gives us a check in the mailbox, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's all of our pearls completed already. Tower of the Gods not one of our dungeons though, so yeah, that pearl's only good for this mail check. Oh, and a sword. That's good to have.
Okay. Yeah, early sword, really nice. Gonna double the damage output. So, definitely nice to have as early as possible.
Yeah. And another benefit to do it. So why did the runners do this? Well, let's you skip the hammer requirement, having chest storage to get into Western Ferry, which who knows when that will be in the seed. Also lets you grab the salvage core here. Gives you the cabana deed. Nice. What if you want to do Tachi though? Unlucky. Just gonna have to keep on playing Miniblin seeds, keep on the grind.
Yep. So 1/3 chance of you getting that dungeon. So just keep playing, you'll get it eventually. Or I mean, you can just do it in this seed, but you're probably gonna lose.
Alright, so now we got the classic opener in Miniblins here. After the Super Swim, head over to Windfall. We can get all 5 checks here. They're all Sphere 0, so.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty safe opener. There's never gonna be like a better time to do this, so may as well just do it as early as possible.
Not to mention we do have a path Windfall, so.
Yep.
Let's see what that will be. It's not this bottle. You
Nope.
start with a bottle in these settings, so. That's just a little bonus bottle for our runners. Now we gotta save this guy.
Yeah, this criminal scum.
Mm-hmm. See what he has for us today. The shard. Okay. That could be our path item.
Unfortunately, yeah. Probably not, but
Probably not. That could also be our path item.
yeah, it could
It
be.
is hard to say. But yeah, if you haven't seen Wind Waker Rando in a while, we do have a change where the required bosses no longer drop shards, so you might
They
have
no
to
longer are forced to drop.
Yeah,
shards.
they're not. Yeah, that's right. So you may have to go into Master Sword Chamber to beat your dungeons. So what happens?
Yeah, so far, not exactly what you want to see out of a Path Windfall. Especially with those 2 hinted Tingle statues on Outlet of Steel and Ghost Ship.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, well, that does it, yeah.
Power bracelets. That's a nice item to find early. Helps with routing.
Also, definitely
Oh.
100% required. Oh, we can do Paw Print.
Yeah, all of Paw Print is available to us now. But I would assume both our runners will go over to Northern Ferry from here.
Yeah.
Comms are behind. Let me refresh.
Yeah, I can do that too. Yeah, I was just thinking like, if you go to Northern and it's dead, you can just like reset out, get back to Windfall, and then just do a little trip to Paw Print. Maybe.
Yeah, would you go Paw Print first or would you go Crescent?
I guess Crescent.
Yeah, I think what I would do is I would go to Crescent and then peek it when I can, and then warp DRI Paw Print, and then Eastern. Probably, because then that's 1 extra check in the Wind Shrine. That could be your bow.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do Cyclos
from
after.
Eastern, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
See.
You're right. It's the experience shining through there.
Let's see. Maybe we'll just get a bow here, though. Nope. Money.
These are nice though. Definitely worth keeping those.
They
It's
are.
like,
I could see Tweety resetting though, because
yeah, because she already
does
checked.
know. Yeah,
Beetle, yeah.
but yeah, Sledgen doesn't know about Beetle being nothing, so. But you know, mail. There's a couple of mail checks that do require some amount of money.
Yep.
Oh yeah, both runners gonna follow this route here. neck and neck so
Yeah.
far.
It's a good route. Like we can clear this whole corner of the map basically. So the only other thing is like Cyclos is around this area, but he's elsewhere, so don't have
Yeah.
to worry about it too much. We got
Alright,
another
another
shard.
shard.
Looks like we got some Sphere Zero shards this seed.
Yeah, a lot of Spear Zero shards. Well, 3 already means probably the rest of them are probably going to be Sphere Zero or pretty close to Sphere Zero, just because of how shards are placed by the randomizer. And we'll see if any runner at that point decides to go into Master Chamber. It's not the worst call, especially with that sword that we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's unlikely that you're just going to find all 3 bows first, or having a good time to go Master Chamber, and using the telescope there on Tweety's side to peek Crescent. I definitely like the telescope strats for CTMC. It's a fun use of an item that before CTMC was useless, you know?
I don't know, but I can imagine.
Back in my day, we didn't have CTMC, so...
I guess there's still like top of headstone and stuff like that back then, right?
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, I like the telescope. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's better than like see up in other games.
Alright, Pop Print's gonna be loaded, surely.
Yeah, loaded with shards, probably at this rate.
Well, there's
Oh,
one.
there's one. Sphere 1.
We see the 4-shard Pop Print. Come on.
Oh, imagine.
That'd be huge. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's happening. Maybe.
Ah,
Aww.
bombs though, not bad.
Yeah, I mean, you like seeing bombs for sure. But the dream.
Another
no.
shard it could have been.
Dude, if it's the 3.
Saved.
Yeah, 2 shards, whatever. You know. we weren't even close.
Yeah, Mirror Shield's a little scary though, because now we have Earth Temple in Logic,
Mm-hmm.
which you don't want to go into early, but I don't know, sometimes in Miniblins seeds, it's just how it works sometimes, to go quickly into a dungeon, don't go too deep, just in and out.
Yeah.
We'll see. Because I assume the runners will be headed towards Outset. Maybe soonish. Let's see what they do from there. Yeah, it looks like Tweety with a small lead here. It's a bit cleaner in execution. Anything can happen.
I guess it is worth talking about that Pop Print is path to Calidemos.
Oh.
And there was
Good
only
catch.
what shards, bombs, and mirror shield. So
Mhm.
kind of interesting.
Yeah. And the items we need. I mean, obviously we want to eventually lead to a lead, but
Yeah, it could just be the boomerang, in which case it's not like necessarily required.
yeah. Well, definitely have to keep an eye out on things.
Yeah. Also, the bomb mail did have a ghost ship chart, so that also puts the tingle statues on the table. I mean, like the one in Islet of Steel was already locked by bombs, but
Mm-hmm.
good
Alright.
friend, the Picto box, which is not useful in these settings at all, but
Yeah. Just a worse telescope.
yeah. Well, like, what if you wanted to do like a really quick peek, like so quick that it's like unlikely that you would even see the item? So instead, you just use the Picto box to take a picture, so you can just look at it later one more time.
No, that's a strat. Especially the Picto's resolution is pretty bad. But I do like the thinking.
I'm just thinking out loud here.
Yeah. Alright, Tweety at Cliff Plateau. Since she has the grapple, she'll probably use the chest storage from on top of Cliff Plateau to go to Thorn.
That would be a good idea. And then, yeah, of course, just either like dropping a save at Bird's Peak or just sailing back to Bird's Peak to get the Bird's Peak check with the grapple.
Oh, and we've seen some divergence here. Sledgen gonna go to Outsa instead.
Yeah, both good plays, honestly. I know, like, a lot of people do opt to put off outset a little bit, just hoping to find the leaf and check the outset fairy while you're here. But
Yeah.
going early, that can definitely... I mean, like, it's Sphere 0 checks. There could be something pretty important here. But I will say, we do have a lot of items to start off with already.
Yeah. Did Tweety store a shard there? I believe so,
Looks
right?
like it, yeah.
Just frantically counting the shards on her screen, but it's a little hard to see sometimes.
Our tracker called a shard. I'm trusting your judgment on that, so...
Storage spot can always be a little tricky. It's a short drop, so gotta react fast. Alright, and we got Grandma being saved on Sledgen's side. Let's go. Probably arrived early enough at outset that playing Song or Passing once would get the Grandma mail. But
yeah, I think so. I wasn't paying super close attention, but I think you're right.
yeah. Alright, just gonna save on the island here. Back in the boat for Thorn Ferry.
Yep. For anybody not familiar, if Thorn Fairy ends up being dead, she's basically just going to reset just to get back to Bird's Peak super quick. If Thorn Fairy does have an item that is useful, then she's just going to sail back down and do the check. But this basically sets you up for like one scenario.
Yeah, Sledgen not checking the mailbox after one Song of Passing. So it is the second night now, which means Ghost Ship is at Diamond Step, which is where you want to get Ghost Ship this seed since Bomb Island's dead. So maybe that will push Sledgen to go do Diamond Step early now.
Unless there's a hook shot here.
Yeah.
And there's not. But...
So we're getting 2 shards, one from the Grow Mail and one from underneath Link's house.
Yep. So...
And that means we have all the shards.
Yeah.
So Master Chamber is in play. Nothing at Thorn, so yeah, Tweety's just gonna reset back to Bird's Peak.
It looks like we are seeing Diamond Step early, which is good play. Unless he's just coming here for Ghost Ship, but I think...
Yeah, that'd be a play. Definitely. Nice first try grapple clip by Tweety.
Absolutely gaming.
So gaming. Alright, so Diamond Step early. You want to jump into the Octo, right into the middle of the Octo. Oh no, just going ghost ship first, I guess.
Yeah, I guess maybe just worried about losing the time of day, even though it's like just hit night.
I see, yeah. That's
I can
fair.
understand being a little, feeling a little pressured.
Peeking it, maybe you forgot about it being a tingle statue. Uh-oh. Oh, you don't want these guys to spawn something. Okay, the Redead is the better spawn, though. I mean, you do have
Yeah.
bombs, but definitely. Oh, no.
Yeah, Stalfos can get a little messy if he chooses to spawn that instead.
It looks like Tweety has moved to Southern Ferry now. Just gonna get that taken care of.
Yeah, it's a good play. I mean, it's locked by bombs, so if you're thinking about that path, just kind of following every lead, it's definitely one of the plays that you're looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, Ghost Ship without a ranged weapon definitely not as fun. Having the Mirror Shield is nice to take out the pose, though. Though Sledgen did opt for doing that. Yeah, and the ladder won't spawn until like the Redead disappears. I think it
Yeah,
helps to look
that's
at the Redead because if he's like slower if you don't look at it. I don't really know.
I don't know.
Is it
I
not?
always look at it because like I don't know. I think that might just be my like Ooter brain.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got a bow over at Southern Ferry, which is really nice. Can do Cyclos. That's immediately west of us here at Shark Island.
I thought it was Joy Pendant.
Huh? Oh, was it? Was bow at
I think Bo was at
Bird's Peak?
Thorn.
Bow
Oh,
was
BPR. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ah,
Cool,
okay, yeah.
cool. It's okay. They look the same on the inside. BPR and
that's true.
yeah.
Alright, so yeah, here's the diamond step early jump. Gotta jump right into the middle of the octo. That might work if you let it go a bit. We're just gonna go for the reset.
Yeah.
Go. Waste time.
Nothing wrong with playing it safe and just not waiting it out, I guess.
Yep. See if he gets it. Second try here.
I believe.
Kind of want to go until the weather changes like that, and then sail and jump. Ooh. Leaf over on Tweety's
Oh.
side. That is hookshot locked because the bow. Well, or there's another bow somewhere, right?
Mhm.
Because the bait bag is angular.
Yeah.
And we need a hookshot for it. So one of those two options. Could tell us that hookshot maybe is in Master Chamber, or another bow's in Master Chamber. I'm trying to think what checks we have in Logic. Earth Temple. We have Earth Temple in Logic. That'd be gross.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like what, 5 checks in there that are in Logic?
Yeah, and I'm just thinking, well,
Or 3?
yeah, 3, because we don't have a
There's no
hammer.
hammer, yeah.
Yeah,
that
but
would
there
be
is a
pretty nasty.
spooky world. Yeah, we get like a bow first check in Earth Temple, then that would put a few more checks in depending on key placement. Spooky stuff. Alright, since Tweety has that leap though, can take care of Outset Ferry. Oh, front of the sign for a bit. Get to see the namesake of the tournament here as we climb Outset.
Yep.
Look at them go.
They're just going.
They are just going, yeah. Yeah, Sledgen will have to decide when he decides to do Outset Ferry. Might, because you do come back to Outset to go to Earth Temple.
Mm-hmm.
But do you do Outset Ferry before going to Earth Temple? Some runners do like
Yeah.
to gamble because it is fairly slow to climb. We'll see. But yeah, this is out of Logic. It's behind an item that we will need to beat the game. at some point. Either bow or a hook shot. We do have a spiky here on Diamond Step. Sledgen trying to look at the other check across.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to see this.
Yeah, I don't trust my eyes. I've called it to be like spiky or wooden before, and then I went over to check and it's the opposite. So, but I think Sledgen is confident that it's nothing, because he is leaving. Tweety not getting anything of real value from Outset Great Fairy.
Unfortunate, but getting to do Outset all in one go is a pretty good payoff. At least.
Yeah,
Never have to worry about it. You get the peace of mind, which is nice.
that is true.
Yeah, we did get a delivery bag there in Diamond Step, so.
Mm-hmm. And 200 rupees is a nice gift, that's for sure. Sledgen gonna go over to Islet, pick up that Tingle statue.
Yep.
I'd be a little tempted to wait until I had the rest of my Tingle statues before going.
Yeah, you never know if like one of them's just gonna get placed in a foolish location. On the other hand, like he has already done Ghost Ship, so he's kind of already made this investment a little bit. It's kind of like a tricky spot to be in.
Yeah. Alright, Tweety, if she checks the mail here and outside, will have that complete Triforce. So, does she go over to Diamond Step, do Diamond Step early, and the Ghost Ship and all that? Or is she just gonna kind of continue with maybe the more logic stuff like Master Chamber, or even potentially Earth Temple? Or do you just go Forbidden Woods? Forbidden Woods.
Forbidden Woods is pretty safe.
Yeah, it's just, it's a little out of logic. Just a tiny bit out of logic. Not a big deal, but not that it matters really.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, both runners gonna full clear, and we're all gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Or you could do this. You could go to Earth Temple and go mode it. Just say, I'm not going to bother with left side. I'm not going to bother with right side. I'm not going to bother with basement. I'm just going to go through beat Jalhalla, and then when I get notes to mom, or I can just get Bido mail and never touch Earth Temple again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like maybe you do like Floor Masters on the way or something. I don't know. Just like how to like spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's like the opposite of spice. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like individually removing the salt grains and like the pepper on your steak. You're like, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, no. No, this is garbage.
Oh, but we do have a Master Chamber play. Let's go. This is our logical expectation of the seed here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a hook shot or bow in here. Of course, I mean, a bow is nice for sure. We do know Ice Ring's nothing, so it really just leaves Needle Rock, which would be nice for Tweety since she could then do Diamond Step, Needle Rock Islet kind of thing.
Yeah, it routes pretty clean. I think like knowing that this bow locks the leaf and like hookshot is somewhere before it and stuff, and like potentially that means there's just another bow out there earlier. She might just opt to put off that whole side of the map until fire arrows.
Yeah.
And the fact that like in both of our dungeons, like you can go out of logic extremely heavily, and like you're pretty likely to just find another bow somewhere.
That's true.
But yeah, we do have a spiky down here, so
yeah, let's see what it is.
Yeah, pretty hopeful.
Tweety, I believe, failed the soup dupe there because she has half a bottle and another bottle equipped. An empty bottle.
Yeah.
So we'll have to work with half a bottle. Can't mess it up again, otherwise you will have to either go back to Outset and talk to Grandma for more soup, or just go soupless for the rest of the seed.
That's okay. It's
Alternatively, you could go Great Fish and buy a red potion from the beetle thing. Wallet! What is that?
I do feel like with 6
Oh,
hearts, a lot of the concern isn't really with the health that it gives you, though. It's more about like the double damage and the magic refill for sure.
Yeah, but the red potion.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy a red potion at Great Fish. That is a fact.
Tweety almost, maybe just safety saved, but if you do save in the Master Chamber, it just puts you in the Master Chamber, I'm pretty sure. Unless that's
Yeah.
been pinched. So, kind of a waste of time, but Tweety caught herself, and we're leaving, and probably gonna check the wallet mail shortly. Probably at Forest Haven would be my guess, and then immediately into Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, it sounds
Or you
like
could
a
wait.
very solid play. But yeah, you can wait and put it off for to do it with the Orca mail afterwards.
Yeah. Just depends how much you potentially value this being a bow or hook.
Or like a boomerang,
Actually,
maybe?
yeah.
Because like the 2 shards in Path Popperin, like maybe this is just boomerang.
Hammer. Okay.
Hammer.
Or what do we get from Western Fair? Nothing, right? No, we got a pearl that had
Yeah.
something.
I don't know.
Oh. Hammer. Well, unfortunately, Hammer puts us looking at Earth Temple.
hmm
So maybe that bow or hook shot's in Earth Temple. Wait, it's gonna go.
Oh,
Oh
it's
no!
the sword. Which
Tweety
isn't
getting hit by the pea hat, falling down. Unfortunately,
rip.
the sword. Okay, well, Mace has
Oh.
nothing, so
Yeah, in terms of path hints, the sword is a dead end. It doesn't really lead to anything.
yeah. So all of our logic is in Earth Temple. Not
Seems
that
like
that
it, yeah.
matters, because it's just, I say just a bow or hook shot. I mean, the thing about hook shot is that you're going into Forbidden Woods without boomerang or hook, and the hook's probably not here. Could be. But that big key chest, you're gonna have to store something to get in, basically.
Yeah.
Which is not the end of the world, but it can get kind of annoying if it's you store a spike key and then it's a spike key and stuff.
Yeah, and then you just gotta like take a death or
Yeah.
something. Figure something out. Or lose the first spiky on purpose and gamble that it's nothing.
True. Could do that.
Don't ever do that. You can.
You can. Yeah.
Sledgen gonna be picking up this bow from BPR. Did
Yep.
route the whole right side of the map, so
Yeah. So probably we'll be seeing Southern Fairy into Cyclos on Sledgen's side. And once he gets that leaf, has options. Master Chamber, pick up that wallet into Hammer. Got there on Tweety's side a dungeon secret. Again, if you're new to Wind Waker Randomizer since, honestly, since Season 6, dungeon secrets have been added, so the dungeons have a couple checks each that are in vanilla joy pennants, but now are randomizable. And Tweety picked one up there. Wasn't anything particularly interesting, I don't think this time, but
it was a small key. Yeah, they're pretty neat checks. Add like a little bit of flavor to the dungeons. I think the only ones I'm not like a super big fan of are probably the Earth Temple ones. Mostly just because like Earth Temple already has like the fire arrow requirement most of the time, but
yeah.
like logically, but now like something that you absolutely need can just be on a check that's hard fire arrow loft, which doesn't feel
Sure.
great. But
I like that they bring boomerang and logic.
yeah,
Even in like seeds on Forbidden Woods and stuff. So like
I
it might
still
be
forget about that sometimes.
logically expected to have boomerang to get a hook shot or something in the curtain. My least favorite is definitely the Wind Temple first dungeon secret. I hate that room. I hate the Griffith dungeon secret.
Totally fair. Totally valid opinion.
But the Forbidden Woods ones are pretty cool. In fact, the second one, I believe you have a little strat for.
It's not like you're making it some like big thing. It's not.
All the Miniblins runners are pulling it out. I'll be honest, I have not learned it. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm surprised anybody's learned it. Like every time I see somebody do it, I'm like, wow. Like, people pay attention. That's wild. Like, I just like posted it on a whim one day, and then like just like watching these races, everybody's doing it. It's not even like my idea. It was like 100% inspired by Claire. She went into that room and she's like, I wonder if you could hit that pot with a boomerang. And I just like had a seed open. I was like, I wonder too. But I just did it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
King.
thanks. Sometimes you need to hear it.
Nothing so far in Forbidden Woods though. And I think that's where Sledgen is headed now. Just got the leaf from Cyclos, makes sense.
Yep.
You could full clear attention. Yeah, Tweety will have to do chest storage if she wants to get the big key chest, or pray that, you know, hookshot or boomerang is somewhere in here. Let's see what happens. Oh, Sledgen.
I mean, well, hookshot is definitely not happening, but because the leaf is. Oh no, never mind. I'm being dumb. Hookshot could happen.
Yeah, it would mean that the bow is the thing that's locking the leaf.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh yes, Legend there. Unfortunately, not quite getting a good entry into the cyclone there, so we're gonna have to try again. Both runners struggled with this trick. It's not the easiest trick, honestly. Definitely took a while for me to get the hang of this.
Got a second sword here on the highest pot.
Let's go.
Our first item in Forbidden Woods.
One that is necessary. We got some storage here, so probably gonna see the door storage method.
Fourth storage.
Getting storage with the Morse on does make you heavier, so it makes you fall faster actually, so it does change the timing. But no problemo. Open the door.
Yeah, Tweety doesn't mind at all. She just banged it out.
Yeah. Didn't even notice the Morse on. Yeah, we're getting a pretty fast descent into the basement here, out of bounds. So jump back in.
Good.
Sledgen gonna go store this chest, even though it was a brown chest. Maybe just more familiar with this way of doing Forbidden Woods, you know?
Yeah, like if Hole in Tree is dead, you can kind of just carry this storage all the way through, which is fine. Also possible that just couldn't peek the chest correctly. It is kind of hard to see from up on that ledge, so I've definitely mispeeked that
That's
chest
fair,
a
yeah.
handful of times. Well,
That's
maybe
fair.
once, but it does happen, is what I'm trying to say.
Alright, so now, yeah, Tweety's gonna go for the big key chest here. And yeah, not gonna store it, so if it is a spiky chest, she will have to come back to the basement at some point.
Yeah. This was a pretty good opportunity too, with like the brown chest across red.
Alright. Let's see. Could you tell?
No, I can't. It's
Yeah.
the cutscene. Like even on my own TV, oh, it is spiky,
is it? Okay.
and she is definitely letting out some frustration there.
Rip. Yeah, so I assume that she will door storage. Yeah, door storaging into the basement there. It's gonna take some more time again.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely quite the predicament.
Mm-hmm. Looks like. I mean, maybe she'll. I don't know.
It could also be a matter of like not being aware that you can just use chest storage and like get in there, but
Could be, yeah.
I would think that she knows. I think just opting not to do it. Maybe.
This could be a boomerang. Oh wait, no. Does it have to be the big key? I don't know where the big key chest was. Oh no, it's nothing. Okay. So you're gonna have to use this for a big key skip. And I guess she's just gonna gamble the check and then maybe come back later with hookshot or boomerang. It comes down to it.
Yeah. So this could kind of be an angle for Sledgen to make up some time here. I know like he has done a lot of the west side of the map, so he definitely has some advantage there.
Yeah, Tweety's ahead in this dungeon, but Sledgen does have a bit more overworld done. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It's definitely getting
Okay. Interesting. Sledgen leafing over to the arm here. Alright, Tweety's cut down Calidemos. And it's over.
nice little quick kill there.
Yeah. Calidemos is an easy boss once you cut down the flower.
Yeah.
Unless you have, I guess, just the hero sword that can be a little tricky. You really have to nail those quick spins.
Yeah. I can't say that I remember ever successfully doing it with hero sword.
Tweety is resetting here, so I guess is just gonna go door storage back into the basement. And then maybe I guess remembering about the storage strat or
Oh yeah, maybe this was just a matter of like doing double moth, just hoping that something there could help her. But now is just opting to do this because kind of don't want to leave spiky chest behind, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally valid decision there. Just hoping for the best sometimes just doesn't happen for you.
Yeah. And now it's definitely gonna suck if it is Iron Boots down there because you're committing all this time to going back down, and if it's nothing, it feels bad. It feels bad. But yeah, looks like we're going to either store this chest or do door storage again. So Sledgen go for the telescope peek.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just another nice use of the telescope. It doesn't take too much time to get up there with chest storage, but I mean, peeking it takes like almost 0 time. So
yeah, it's just tricky.
I mean, if it's dead, like he's saving time. So
it is tricky to tell chests apart from the below, though. I would say.
You almost said from their bottom.
From their bottom, yeah. Alright, Tweety's going back in the basement here. Could have stored the chest and used chest storage to get down if she wanted to. But I guess we're just gonna get storage off of the hang flower chest. And we'll see what Sledgen decides to do, because yeah, definitely can make up some time in this dungeon if goes for right away. And Tweety's standing still for a second, maybe. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Maybe not remembering the
Yeah.
strat and deciding to call it off.
That might have been like wait, is there a way to do this? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Or
That's
something along those
unfortunate.
lines. Yeah. So we'll have to see if Sledgen
Yeah.
passes the knowledge check, I guess.
Yeah.
It's,
It is definitely not something you do often, yeah. And I've definitely gone into Forbidden Woods without bombs, bow, or like a hook shot for some reason.
mm-hmm.
And realized that I'm stuck. And that's our logical light, because that is a bow on Orca Mail.
Yeah.
And yeah, Neil Rock is now in the picture for Tweety if she wants to.
I guess, does that have to be lights? It can't be second bow. Or it can't be first bow, rather. But
That's true, yeah. It could
I
be.
guess it could be second.
Yeah.
It's at least bow locked.
Yeah. Alright, and yeah, Tweety's just gonna go to Earth Temple now. This is our logical play. She could have done Step early, Needle Rock, and all that, but maybe opting to not do that because at the end of the chain is Islet, and that's a Tingle statue, and maybe you won't need Tingle statues. So maybe just hoping that she gets pretty close to go mode here in Earth Temple.
Yeah.
And she's at least gonna find a hookshot or bow. So as far as missing items left, it's gonna be just a sword and then the other, the other side of the logic coin there. I think overworld-wise, we only have, we have Cabana too.
Mm-hmm.
Delivery bag was in Diamond Step, so that's hookshot locked.
Yeah. I guess like one of the really good things about this play is like if you come here and you just find a bow, like you never have to do Diamond Step basically at that point.
Yeah.
Or I guess like you need the sword too. But...
Yeah, not doing Diamond Step means that you wouldn't do hookshot. You wouldn't do Cabana, so you probably just go to maybe Islet Needle Rock, and then Needle Rock maybe has your go mode or something.
Something wacky.
Something like that.
We'll see how
Alright.
it plays out.
What is Sledgen going to do? It looks like Sledgen's also trying to figure out what he wants to do for the big chest. And looks like he's going to follow what Tweety did and just check it, hope it's nothing.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what he does when he sees it is something. And as far as something goes, like this could be the sword, right?
True. Yeah. Could be. Gotta say, Sledgen is like beautifully centered on this flower.
Beautifully.
It's very,
said.
very
I like that.
satisfying.
Alright, it's something. So, yeah.
Little crouch.
So Sledgen is thinking, how do I get to that? Unfortunately, there's no way of doing it here. I don't think it's even possible for a task to... Oh, no, there's the last sword.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
temple. Okay.
That's actually incredible because, like, bow or hook has to be here. If you find bow, you're just done. Well, like you know at that point that like hook isn't locked by
Sure.
leaf.
Or, if this was a spiky
I have
chest
it backwards.
and this is bow, you would just morph up it. Easy peasy.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Wait, don't.
People do that. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, because she got storage there, and if you reveal the chest with storage, it doesn't actually reveal the chest. So Yeah,
Luckily,
but
realizing just in time.
yeah.
Also,
I was a little
like,
scared
turning
there.
around with the Wind Waker.
Yeah.
With like the camera lock, actually like revealing the chest. Pretty funny.
Yeah. That is scary. Okay, so yeah, so Tweety here stored another spiky chest. So this could be that bow or hook shot. And then yeah, it's gonna be interesting because looks like I'm not sure what Sledgen's doing now. Maybe thinking of going back in the basement again, that's spiky. But if
Seems like it, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, going back into the basement. So yeah, we'll see if he knows how to do the storage. But yeah, Sledgen then would need to go to Master Chamber, get that hammer, which is hard required to get those items. Nice
Clean roll clip from Tweety.
Yeah. The runners now. It's pretty standard now to start with Earth God's Lyric. So if you're not comfortable with that roll clip, you can bring Medley, and you always have that option. But kudos to Tweety for going for the roll clip, and it's a scary strat. It gets it very cleanly.
Yeah, nailed it first try.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like Sledgen is going to store this chest and grab that spiky chest, so we'll see what happens. Well,
Yeah, this could be very important.
Mm-hmm. I always find this clip up with chest storage a little weird sometimes, but it's like Sledgen got it. Alright. The key chest on Tweety's side. And then for Sledgen, you can ESS around the side into the tree. To go in. Looks like maybe there's also a way to clip in from like the ramp too. But yeah, let's see if Sledgen gets this.
Yeah, I'm personally not super familiar with this. I'd imagine like just seeing the way Link is kind of clipping through the wall, like you probably just mess with this until you find the spot. Like you gotta figure like it's possible.
Yeah, it's basically the fairy fountain clip.
Okay.
So, and Sledgen knows how to do that because both runners did do the Western swim.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs to kind of maybe give that a try. See what happens. It's it's kind of going for it. Needs to start the ESS a little lower. Ooh.
Oh, losing faith.
Oh.
Oh, there's light arrows on the curtain. But we don't have a hookshot or a boomerang.
True, but Tweety might have stored hook.
Fall into the void.
Yeah, okay. Wait, what do you... Yeah, well, oh. Yeah, go... Yeah, I think you have to go back, right? You have to...
I think you have to void out. I think that's like the best thing you can do here.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, you don't know if you stored hookshot, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you void out and you just get a note tomorrow.
But the fact that the bow is there, and like
Yeah.
hookshot has to be somewhere in logic.
Or maybe... Oh, I think
It's
there's gotta be a way to do this with just like leaf and chest storage or something, maybe?
I think there is a way with leaf, but not if you have storage. Like if you have like you can leaf up there and grab the ledge, I'm pretty sure. But with storage obviously not, because you won't get a ledge grab. Considering we have a bow locked bow and a double bow locked bow, and we know
She stored hookshot.
Yeah,
She's in
okay.
go mode.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness. Wow. And so we'll just never know what the spiky if we're gonna win this.
Oh no.
That's wild.
How am I gonna sleep?
Holy. Wow. That's what a thrill. But yeah, Tweety completely skipped like the overworld that Sledgen did too. Like that's
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, like as far as
Has a statues
temple
too.
seeds go, like this is a really, really good time.
Yeah. And has the keys and everything. She's completely fine here.
Yeah.
The new build brings medley to you when you void. So.
Oh,
she can
she's
just...
wrong.
Here.
She's afraid of blocks.
Yeah. She doesn't even meet this. Yeah, she doesn't have the big key, right? Well, unless she.
Yeah, you can store third crypt though.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Using command melody for this room. There is a way to skip command melody in this room, but maybe not familiar with that. It's pretty rare, I guess.
Yeah, especially like once you're familiar with the storage strats, and like if that's like just the first thing you learn.
Yeah.
Really ever like only ever gonna do it in like this exact situation and like seeds where you come here without leaf, which are not terribly common.
Uh-oh, getting a little bullied. Just gonna leave medley. Maybe
Yeah,
looking to
that's
just
fine.
store this chest and go. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's a spiky here. What is happening?
What could it be?
Temple is loaded. It had a sword, it had a bow, and it had a hook shot. That's wild.
Solid storage there.
Yeah, first try. We're speeding. We don't want void here though. It's a little scary to climb the songstone. You can void. Bonk your head on the ceiling. But looks like Tweety's fine. Just needs to not get destroyed by the bats here. While Sledgen picking up that bow from Orca Mill. I'm gonna go to Great Fish, which probably means Needle Rock. But unfortunately, will just put Sledgen further behind. Yeah, clean Earth Temple here by Tweety.
Yeah.
Just gotta get the boss key skip, and we are cruising.
We are home free.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, very, very nicely done by Tweety. Letters means you can skip the mirror shield for this fight, which is pretty cool. And logically expected, or can be logically expected if Jalhalla is down Earth Temple and such. Could have your mirror shield in different settings. Well, I wonder what Tweety stored there in third crypt.
Yeah, I didn't
You have a chance to...
while she paused for the supine.
Yeah.
It's not like a whole lot of things it can be. Like, there's still a couple Tingle statues out there. There's still like no Tamam.
Yeah.
Iron Boots, Boomerang.
Yeah. Well, it's on that wallet actually. You can see that. So that would be wild if it was a wallet, because then you would go to Earth Temple and like go mode it initially. Let's say, like I cooked earlier in this seed.
Right. Yeah.
You store a wallet. You check the mail. I guess there's no mailbox on Headstone, but you know, you get the hammer from the wallet, so you don't even have to go to the Master Sword Chamber. You go back into Earth Temple for some reason. And then get the sword.
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
It's a little interesting.
Okay, looks like Sledgen is gonna go for the Master Chamber now, which is what he needs to do, because he does need that hammer to grab the required items from Earth Temple. He could have gone to Earth Temple without the hammer, kind of hoping that hammer is in Earth Temple or something. And could have beaten Earth Temple, but you do need the hammer to get to that right side, which has 2 required items.
It's pretty wild.
It is, yeah.
Just sword and hookshot just sitting there on the right side.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a sub-hour Hyrule. Well, I guess the runner's already entered Hyrule. But like, go mode Hyrule.
Yeah.
Oh, and she stored Boomerang.
Oh,
So we have
okay.
everything we logically need to beat the game now.
Awesome.
Yeah, both players kind of high-fiving in Hyrule. Although Sledgen, of course, isn't gonna see Tweety run past the Master Chamber here and head towards the barrier.
Yeah, gamers don't look up.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Sure. You're so right. And now it's just time for the end game. The end game
Yeah, yeah.
that
It's
everyone
the end
practiced.
of the game.
The end of the game, yeah.
You go there, and the game ends.
The game ends. Ganon's game ends.
No
It's
game.
GG.
No
Ganon's
life.
game. No game, no life. It's always a little tense in these. I don't know how you feel, but it's always a little tense, especially at this part of the thing, because you're just rolling and you're just like, where's my opponent? Maybe,
Yeah,
Are they
like, are
behind
they
me?
rolling
Are they ahead of
too?
me? Yeah. It's like there's nothing left to think about as far as like routing goes, and it's just it can be
It's just
very
you
tense.
and your brain. Just
Yeah, your brain,
Going
and
at
the
it.
race time room open up on the other monitor, and yeah.
Yeah.
It is just execution from here on out. See how clean Tweety's Hyrule is. Yeah, some runners do choose to just hide race time.
Yeah, I
You don't need
definitely
to know
respect
about your
this game.
opponent. So I'm getting that wallet there, so yeah, cannot just reset out of Hyrule. And yeah, we'll see. I mean, Sledgen, I don't think has anything left. He needs to get into Earth Temple now. That's all he has.
Actually, you know what I think about when I'm going through the end game in like this and other randos is like it's always along the lines of just thinking about like how long I have to finish and just thinking the whole time like, okay, like if they win, I lost because I did this. Okay, if they finish now, I lost because I did this. Just like going through like every single thing you messed up on policy.
Yeah. It is definitely can be rough for the mental. And Sledgen's gonna go grab the outset Great Fairy check here now, which we saw from Tweety's side when she full cleared outset in one go. So we can get Haley's Comet here. That's when you shoot the Dark Net, and the light arrow also hits one of these Moblins. Usually the front one. I don't even know if you. Actually, I don't even know. It's such a difficult thing to have happen.
But it has happened.
It has happened, yeah. It's true. Alright, so I'm getting the storage there to store this extra long cutscene for some reason.
Yeah, that cutscene is unreasonably long.
Alright, snipe. Oh, didn't get the snipe. Just gonna reposition.
I really like the pink ball. That's
Yeah.
It's nice. It's like a very hot pink.
It is, yeah. Matches Tetra's hair. Missing the first few of these snipes though, fortunately.
Yeah, letting him get a couple free attack phases in there can definitely like set you up for getting a spin later on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little hard when Gan's just right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna get an angle to hit the ball. Going for a snipe there.
Yeah, once that foot comes out, it's there's no hope of hitting that still from that angle. It's
Yeah.
really unfortunate, and he can just decide to do that to you. It's terrible.
Ooh, hitting the body there. Nice, getting the second snipe. One more tail snipe to go. Just waiting for the little dance. Again, not a good angle, unfortunately, to hit the ball. Maybe for a fast one. Nope, we're just gonna wait. Oh.
Oh. Little bow malfunction there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, another spin cycle here. In the washing machine. Getting a lot of these funny shots with the bow here as she puts it away and shoots. Just a little low there, fortunately. And now Sledgen is going into Earth Temple here, so if he adopts the same route as Tweety did, then we'll be go mode without having to worry about basement or less side.
Mm-hmm.
That's PG1 done on Tweety's side. Yeah, the difficult part of this fight. The rest of this fight should go without too much of an issue, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, even if you're not using like the fastest strats, like the casual strats for these phases are reasonably quick, so.
Yeah. But a Tweety will go for a crypt shot here. Gets one. Oh, doesn't get the double though. It's not getting a magic drop from the keys. It's just a little.
Yeah, just have to make those shots count later on in the third phase.
True. Alright, going for a snipe. Ooh, just a little early. Nice, gets it there. And going for the bomb strat here to stun Puppet Cannon. There we go, maybe going for a drog shot. Nope, just gonna shoot the pearl. One more stun, going for a snipe. Ooh, just missing. Alright, there it is. Puppet Ganon down for Tweety as Sledgen closes out the first room of Earth Temple here. First move a check. Alright, rope climb time. Do you think Tweety holds up as she rope climbs?
I don't want to talk about it.
Just throwing the question out there, you know.
Wait, do you hold up or not?
I don't, but I hear
Okay.
some runners do, yeah.
Yeah, there are some runners that do, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you are supposed to, actually.
You don't have to. You can
don't
if
have
you want.
to. You hold R, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And then some runners hold up. And
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
They're allowed to do that. They're allowed
They
to teach others to do that, even if it makes their lives harder.
They're also allowed to get to, yeah. Alright, nice. Gets the grab there on the alcove, and it's off to Ganondorf. Sledgen going over on the right side will get 2 items here, although he probably won't know of one of them, since he's probably gonna store it. Nope, just kidding. Just gonna leave. Interesting. That is actually very interesting. Wait, what?
Oh, he's already stored, Jen. I think
Oh.
he's still.
Interesting. Okay.
I guess just saving them for right side, but
Uh,
when you're 2 items from go mode, I think it's probably worth just opening them.
I'm just gonna bring Medley here. Not comfortable with the roll clip. That's perfectly fine. But Tweety is gonna finish up here. Sub 110.
GG's.
G.
Very solid run.
Yeah. Really, really nice run. Great execution. And skip. Got the skip. A lot more checks than usual, honestly. I mean, I did say everyone would full clear and we'd all applaud, but
Yeah.
Tweety doesn't full clear. And we're all applauding. So it's crazy.
And welcome in, Tweety. GG's.
Hi, thanks.
GG's.
Thank you.
And GG's to Sledgen as well, who decided to DNF.
That
Yeah.
seed kind of felt like a fever dream.
I don't blame you. It is definitely not the typical Miniblins seed, it feels like. And GG's, by the way, Sledgen, welcome on in.
Great race, Legend.
Yeah, how did you feel about that seed, Tweety? Start with you.
Well, I felt like... Oh, sorry. You can go ahead.
So I really waited until dipping ET, because I wanted more items, especially boomerang or hookshot or skull hammer, to clear more checks in there, and the mistaken forbidden woods of me like just not knowing that you couldn't get the big key chest for some reason cost me a lot of time as well.
Yeah, both of you actually struggled in Forbidden
That
Woods.
took me too. I tried to full clear as much as I could to get either hookshot or boomerang for the big key chest, but it wasn't easily accessible, and I didn't want to go into Earth Temple, so I decided, well, what are the chances? Surely it's nothing. And of course it was spiky. And then when I was fighting Callie, I was like, well, can I store... I thought I could store the chest across the flower to get in there, but I think you still need hookshot to get inside.
Yeah,
so then
tried
I just
that. I went all the way back and I stored the chest. And
I ran all the way down there and then stared the chest in the face.
Yeah.
And then was like, wait a second, I don't think this is gonna work. And I just left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a way to do it with chest storage. You just have to ESS into the tree, kind of where you were, Sledgen. Just kind of ESSing slowly.
So you can get in there without hookshot?
Yeah, you can.
The storage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna need to look at a video of it to see the spot.
yeah, that's fair. Definitely an extremely niche thing. But you know, it did kind of come up the seed, although it also didn't because it was nothing, and we'll never know what it is, unfortunately. Both of you also struggled getting into Forbidden Woods, which was a little unfortunate. Tweety, you get hit by the P hat.
Oh, yeah.
Go up again, and then Sledgen, you had a little trouble getting onto that cyclone.
Yeah. All the seeds I've been rolling for myself recently have just not had Forbidden Woods.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes, yeah. The question
Honestly, I struggled with something else. I forget. Somewhere in the seed I felt like, when
probably
the light arrows...
Yeah,
when the light arrows were at the curtain. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was tricky, yeah.
I feel like I used all of my brain cells to figure out that I probably stored... I thought it was boomerang that I stored, but hookshot works too.
Yeah, so Sledgen, so the chest in the first crypt, the transparent chest, was hookshot, which Tweety stored, and then the chest behind destructible walls is the sword, and then the curtain in the basement is light arrows. So,
yeah, how far did you get?
So I did a stupid in Earth Temple. And what I actually wanted to do was I wanted to do the left side route first, but then I forgot that I didn't have hookshot. And so when I stored the chest, and it was a key chest, I was like, well, I guess I'm doing the go mode route now. And then you finished when I was doing the go mode route.
Did you do Forbidden Woods first?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's a very sensible thing to do. Put off Earth Temple until the end. It was a little interesting, the logic, because the leaf was on Cyclus.
Yeah.
And so the bow that
was
both you had was in Bird's Peak, which was locked
the
behind.
bait back hint, right?
Yeah, in Angular,
Yeah.
which you need hookshot for. So either there was a hookshot or a bow somewhere accessible. So we were kind of talking about like how Earth Temple is the logical play as far as following your logic. But then Forbidden Woods is obviously a much easier dungeon to do, and you have basically all you need for it.
Yeah, and Hammer was on Master Sword Chamber, right?
It was, yeah, which you do need, because you do need the hammer for those items in Earth Temple.
Yeah.
So, very interesting seed for sure. And yeah, like another thing, Tweety, you didn't have to do Diamond Step, Ghost Ship, Islet, Needle Rock, all that.
Yeah, I skipped a lot in the end. I skipped Cabana as well.
Yeah, whereas Sledgen, you went to do Diamond Step early. We were talking about like how, because it was the second night and Ghost Ship was there and then Bomb Island was hinted foolish, maybe that pushed you towards doing Diamond Step early? Was that kind of the...
Yeah, the other thing was I got bombs and paw print, and
Uh-huh.
I thought like, oh well, maybe there's something on ankle, with the Tingle statue on Islet. So it was mainly the path, I guess, that pushed me, and the ghost ship the most.
Right.
Yeah, I could have just skipped all of that.
Yeah. Which is why it's kind of a weird Miniblins seed, because normally Miniblins seeds, just in general, not really, it's a full clear, but this one wasn't like that. Which was
Yeah,
interesting.
I decided to ignore the Ghost Ship and Islet because I think I only found one statue.
Mhm.
And those were both statues, so I decided to wait.
Yeah, and I would agree with that play. Like we were talking when you were sailing to Islet Sledgen, that I would have left it until later, until I had 4 statues, and I knew that I could get ankle, and that all the statues were accessible, kind of thing. But
That's fair.
it's not like it was an awful play.
There's always a chance. Yeah,
There's
there's
always
always
a
a
chance.
chance that
Yeah,
would have been the play.
yeah. But overall, both of you played well. Just small differences in routing, and then GG's to you, Tweety, winning this match.
Yeah,
Moving on in the winners bracket of Jalhalla group. But of course, for Sledgen, it's not over. There is a losers bracket as well, so could meet up again in the grand finals, and
Yeah, good luck.
would be hype.
Thank you.
I don't know if either of you have anything else to comment on the seed, or if Drew or someone in chat has further questions.
No, I was just kind of thinking about that paw print path actually, and I guess like it has to be the shards to get the hammer for hookshot to get your leaf, which is kind of wacky.
Yeah, that's true. And then the boomerang was in 3rd crypt too, which is wild. Like Forbidden Woods is so late, really, in logic, behind Earth Temple and Fire and Ice, I guess probably. This one.
Yeah, just a really wild scene.
Why
Like if
not?
you were to play that logically, it would suck really bad.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, there was a bow on Orca, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
Fire and Ice.
yeah, you
Just
can
bow
beat Earth
locks.
Temple without Fire and Ice
yeah.
to get the boomerang, right? In 3rd crypt, you have all 3 small keys. Then you have to beat Forbidden Woods logically to get the bow on Orca, and then come back to Earth Temple to get the curtain for your lights. That's actually wacky. Yeah, very tricky seed. But you two both handled it very well. So, GG's to the both of you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And sounds like you all are just about wrapped up. So just want to thank our commentators, Tanjo and Drew, as well as our trackers, Cube, David, and Lyric. I don't know what the schedule is going to be, but there's a lot more Wind Waker over the next few days, so stay tuned here on the ZSR channels. But we're going to go right over to ZSR2, where they've got a Majora's Mask rando race. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a good Friday night.
Keep your eyes out for more.